Good afternoon, Al. It's a pleasure to have you here at Custom Home Improvements. We have you here because we have done a roof for you just last month.
Right.
I was wondering if we could ask you a few questions about what your experience was like with Custom Home Improvements. First, by asking you, was everything as you expected when we came out to install the roof, starting early that morning?
Well, first of all, it was a great experience from start to finish. Bill, you came over and thoroughly explained the entire process, the various differences in materials and so on. And I can honestly say that they did it by the book, start to finish, and what they said they were going to do, they did. And what they said that roof would do, it did. Very pleased.
Awesome. When dealing with Custom Home Improvements, did you have anything that stood out from the install, from the beginning of the project? Say when our guys first came out in the morning.
Well, it was very professional. It was It went down exactly as you said it would. Mm-hmm. There was nothing left up to guesswork. Doc had checked with me and kept me posted on when the installation manager of when the materials would arrive, when the crew would be there, and everything was handled perfectly from beginning to end. I can't be more pleased.
Oh, awesome. Did you have any issues prior to the install? Were you having, like...
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
This whole project began, first of all, I've got like a 2,000 square foot ranch house here in Virginia Beach.
Right.
And I bought it in 2003.
Okay.
The roof on it, was the original homeowner, and the house at that time was like 20 years old.
Oh.
And the first thing I did after looking at the roof is I said, I got to put a roof on. So I called this company. I didn't know anything about roofs, and yes, they came over and they tore it off and they put a new one on, and I guess a 20-year shingle. And 15 years later, in 2017, I had a major leak in the ceiling of my garage, which was coming from the valley. So at that point, I didn't know how much longer I was going to keep the home. At my age, not knowing when the time would come when I'd have to downsize or, whatever. So I had this crew come in and just did a patch job in the valley. I wasn't impressed with the contractor that much. He spent more time on his cell phone talking about another job. And the next thing I know, I got a sales rep coming over from a roofing company trying to pitch me on a new roof. And that's not what I wanted. I just wanted to buy time until I get to this year, last year actually, to actually go ahead and put the roof on professionally, so it would outlast me and provide what it is I'm looking for, what the wife and I were looking for. So along you came, and it was a great experience.
So since we came out and saw you about your roof, you said you had been there for about 15 years, I believe, and you said you had put that roof on when you first moved in.
Yeah.
It's a 20-year roof. What do you think failed with your roof? I know you're not really a roofer.
I paid $5,000.
Oh, okay.
Get what you pay for, I guess.
Right.
But anyway, I had no idea, and of course Dana and John came over and looked at it.
Okay.
And they said, well, it could be coming down through the roof.
Okay.
Down through the rafters, and then dripping into the bedroom ceiling, and so on and so on. So I said, well, look, just take care of it.
Okay. So you had the patch done.
Yeah, and that was just a temporary thing to buy me time to get things set up to have the roof taken care of this year. So
since we've done the roof, now that we have done the total tear off, we inspected your wood. We replaced all the rotting, damaged wood that you had, especially the rotting damage where you had the leak.
Yeah.
how comfortable are you with your new roof, which is your lifetime roof now?
Oh, I'm absolutely comfortable. That I can go to bed at night not worrying about shingles flying off, and not worrying about the roof being damaged with the storms. I feel really great about it.
Since you had your roof repaired, I was wondering, did you use your insurance company to do that repair on your home?
No.
Okay. It was
No.
too small of a
It
job.
was too small. No, it was too small.
But that cost you some money, didn't it?
Well, that cost me to repair that, plus the ceiling inside the garage. So it's just going to mount up. It's only going to be exponentially worse
Right.
down the road.
So in the long run, it's a shame, as I
was
said.
thinking long term.
Yeah,
with
you
this
had
project.
15
I wasn't
years.
thinking short term. I learned my lesson once.
Yep.
Not going to do it twice.
But it's a shame, as I said, 15 years is all you got out of that roof.
Yeah, exactly.
And you had to pay for a repair.
Yeah.
With the lifetime roof, though, I hope you don't mind me being candid, but with your age, being a senior, what made you decide to go with a lifetime architectural roof from GAF versus just a basic roof?
Well, if I put on a basic roof, $7,000 or $10,000.
Okay.
I don't know how much longer the wife and I are going to be in the house, if we're going to have to downsize. That could be 5 years from now, it could be 10 years from now.
Right.
But if I put on a 20-year roof,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 10 years from now, and I go to put the house up for sale, I really can't get the full value of the house.
Right.
It's going to actually come off the value of the house. If I make, as I was telling you earlier, if we think long term about this and think about 10 years from now, I've got a lifetime guaranteed roof.
For hurricanes and tornadoes.
Yeah, exactly.
So you won't have to worry about using your
No, we
insurance?
sleep through those now.
Or
We don't
deductible?
have to worry about it. And I don't have to worry about insurance. I want that added value to the house because it's going to be added to the value of the house. When I go to sell it, that roof will pay for itself.
That is true.
That's thinking long term, not short term.
Wow. Well, I appreciate everything that you had said today.
Good.
Our customers, I hope it will help them make a better decision or better choice. I know, as I said, with insurance claims that's been happening a lot with all of the hurricanes and tornadoes that we've been getting more serious lately, that it also helps with you being a senior, that if something did happen in the next 5 to 10 years before you sold the home,
Right.
you don't have to worry about paying out of pocket for a 2% deductible or any serious claims, where you could just continue to coast and know that you have that shield on top of your roof.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Absolutely.
Alan. It
My
was
pleasure.
a pleasure to have you here.
Nice coming in and talking with you, Bill.
Thank
Good
you, sir.
job.
All right.